All right, guys, I am very happy to bring forth a deck that I have been putting together. We are here with the double Carnivine, double Arceus EX deck with the Flying Shaymin. We got two of those also, two Pokeballs, one Pokemon Communications, two Giant Capes, a Rocky Helmet, two Professor's Research, a Giovanni. I lied. Two Giovannis, one Sabrina, two Cyrus, and a Dawn. We did the whole 5-win event with this deck, and fairly flawlessly. The idea is you want to try to get Carnivine up as quickly as possible, and building up Arceus EX on the back line. Obviously, there are some sticky situations where if you do start with Arceus, but because we have the double Shaymin, you hope to get the double Shaymin, even if you need to use the Pokemon Communications, just to get Arceus out of being in the starting position at the very beginning. The Dawn does come in clutch a lot with getting some sneaky kills, with pulling a retreat on the Carnivine, stealing its energy, and putting it on Arceus. So let's just jump into some games, and I hope you enjoy the video. Makes the most of their resources. It is what we teach all the time. Finally coming to practice. Fair. That is wise words. The mage has the wise words of the moment. Okay, we'll do just a backline build up. We don't have anything else going on anyway. You got Mew up already. The reality is we need to get Carnivine pronto. Carnivine is the only thing that can hold this slightly together. If we do get Carnivine, we can... Oh, I betcha puts first energies. I mean, Mew is right. Mew is where you put the first energies, but Melmetal, wow, like literally the bench is set up already again. I don't think there's any way out of this. Again, already. Double Shaymin. Okay, we also don't have a way to do anything about all of this. We're just gonna hold off for now. See where his next energies go. We can't do anything. No point to put Shaymin on the board yet. Jason, oh, what did I miss out? Is there a way to turn off leveling in this game? Jason, I don't think you could do that. It's kind of like Clash Royale. Yeah. No, Jason, especially because opening packs does XP. So if anything, most players are inflated levels. Alright, well, we're going to unfortunately just do the same thing as last time. We'll retreat. You know what? Screw it. We're going right into Arceus. We're going right into Arceus. Let's hit this head on. We don't have the ability to bide time. We've got Dawn on us too, so like magically, if we can get a couple turns off and keep this alive, then maybe there's something there. But at this point in time, the Mew doesn't have the energy. So like that's what we need to live on. The fact that Melmetal is what's likely going to come in right here. Mars. Okay, Mars gets rid of the Dawn. Fair enough, I guess. But it doesn't. We get to keep our Dawn. That makes sense, I guess. You get less XP for Wonder Picks and none for trading. That's true also. Each card is 5 EXP, I believe. One Wonder Pick point is 5 EXP. So he's going to do 120 damage on the impact here. I wish we had Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet would have been just psychedelic. Psychedelic, guys. We're just going to put this on Shaymin. We can always Dawn it off. I think we actually have this. Okay. So, we're going to play the Giovanni here. We'll do 120. Admittedly, he could bring in Dialga. Admittedly, Dialga could come in. I can't take that away. He could retreat right now, put Dialga in, and do some hurt on us, understandably. And that's what it's looking like is happening. Or he's ramping up for that for next turn. Holy, we have a small, very, very small chance of this. Not a good chance. We got a small chance. It's not pretty. It's the opposite of pretty. This is going to be disgusting. But here we go. We're going to put in Shaymin here. We're going to do 30 damage with Shaymin. We'll kill this Melmetal. No, we can't do it. I just realized the math. The math doesn't math. The math doesn't math. Dialga goes in and we can't, we'll never, well. The math could math. It just depends if he's smart enough to know where to put these energies. There we go. Where do the next two energies go? Oh, and another Mew EX. Damn. I mean, good on this guy. This deck, I mean, if we'd gotten Carnivine, I really, really wish we'd started with Carnivines because that just like changes everything. Okay, so Mew is ready to go. We've literally pulled nothing out of our deck. We have to top deck another Cyrus to stand a chance of winning this. We're so freaking close though, guys. We're so close. We're so close. Okay, so Professor's research, so he's not playing Cyrus or Sabrina on me. If we pull this out, honestly, this will be my favorite game in the world. If we can somehow win this. I'm getting too excited. Calm down. Oh, Mayday, Mayday. We got potions being dropped. Come on. Okay, so another two energies. This probably goes down on to Mew. Could be Dialga. We're not dead quite yet. We're not dead quite yet. So we'll throw the cape down on Arceus. We're going to Dawn up. And then we will get another energy on Arceus. And let's do 110. I think we have this in the bag, guys. Pipe, how you doing? Sorry, guys, I'm locked in. I'm not paying attention to chat at all. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. All right. I want this win badly. Goes into the Mew. All right, so we have lost one Arceus. We've got 8 cards left here. We have 3 pulls, essentially. Actually, I think we have Pokeballs. We have 1 Pokeball, too. So, actually, we've got, what, 2 Carnivines. We need to pull one of them right now. And the reason we need to pull one is because Sabrina won't do the trick for us. Okay, guys. We have got the math. There's 2 cards. We get to pull 2 Carnivines, and there's a Pokeball in there. 7 cards left. Odds are pretty good. But if we don't get it, we lose. Honestly, the fact that we've taken this game this far, I'm impressed already. I'm impressed already. That's how it's done. That's how we do it, boys and girls. Damn, that was a battle and a half. I can't believe we somehow scrounged our way out of that. Whew. There's always going to be 3 starts, right? You either start with Shaymin, you start with Arceus, or you're going to start with Carnivine. And in this order, Carnivine being the best, Shaymin being the middle, and Arceus being the worst. Arceus in the front spot is the worst setup. It definitely is the worst setup. Whenever we see somebody else's enemy Arceus in the front line first, that's what we want to see. That makes us in a so much better situation. Also, we do have some good stuff going on here. He has got Darkrai. It'll be interesting to see when he does put energy where he puts it. Personal opinion, I'm not a huge fan of Darkrai with Arceus. I think they're both too energy hungry to be friends. Also, we always do play Professor's Research before Pokeballs in this scenario. Reason for that, wow. Okay, so is because then we have a higher chance of pulling basics because this deck does run no stage 1s. So we can get Shaymin out, get Carnivine in, and we are going to be in a great spot. We do only run one Sabrina in the deck, so we're not going to be able to go right into Dark right away, but this is going to be a tough spot because so he's looking at a Carnivine that can two-shot his Darkrai EX, but also we can three-shot his Arceus. It's really a tough spot, and that's the thing about this deck. It's almost a hard deck to display for you guys and to display in long-form content, because if we do get the Carnivine out for our first attack right away, it usually ends games very quickly. All right, so we are hopping into this game. Okay, we get first energy, which is great. Arceus is the worst potential start for this deck, but on the bright side, we do know that Snivy is definitely not what he's going to want in his starting position also. So, all said and done, it's not great for either of us. But at least we are going to get first energy here. And Celebi getting that cape is also going to be really good for him. That puts him in a range where I cannot one-shot him, which is good for him, less good for me. Pretty much what I was just going to say is that means that we are going to likely want to dig for our Rocky Helmet. And there it is right there. What that means for us is that we would like to get a full bench and do a big hit on Celebi before Celebi can do a hit on us. That's what that means. Or at the very minimum, we'd like to get a hit on Celebi before Celebi can kill us. Though I will say, Snivy's start is a lot less bad when you have both Servines in your hand. Definitely a lot worse when you got both in your hand. Okay, so we just need to pick up one of these kills. And you know what? Carnivine, we love to see it. Let's get another energy onto Arceus. We don't have... So, ideally next turn, we are going to pull a Giovanni. Giovanni would be the worst. The best thing would be a Pokemon for the bench or a Professor's Research. Okay. But this is good. So we will get the Servine kill here. And this is great for us. Yeah, no, I have zero issues with this. So let's and for whatever reason, if he tries to do anything funky to us, we're not going to be too worried. I mean, obviously, him pulling the Superior would be not as good for us, but he will still need 3 heads. So he either is looking for a 12% chance or a 50% chance to kill us, if he can get it. I'm hoping for the 12, but Superior could absolutely hit the board, and it does not. So that gives us definitely a chance to stay in this game. He has no points, so we just need to hope for 1 Tails here, and we get 2 Tails. So 2 Tails, we take 50, not the end of the world, because we do get the attack off. Now, there is going to be some good potential. Oh, that's unfortunate. We can only do 110, but let's get this on to Carnivine. We're going to slightly just get ready, because he has no points yet, right? So we're not going to be able to do all the damage we need, but we are going to Giovanni. We want to do as much damage as possible. Chances are, if I had to guess, he's probably going to try and retreat, because you can't attack into this Arceus. You can't. If he does, then he will just die. And that is one thing about this deck that is very interesting. Even our worst start, which is the Arceus, you do still have that ability to do a develop and make up for having a bad start just by getting energy onto it. The deck does have a Dawn, so you know you can always kind of get some retreats off and manipulate with that as well. But in this game, it just literally is putting the energy onto Arceus, and wow, that is very, very bad. Very, very bad. Though, saying that, chances are, even if he'd gotten the kill, let's just play this out. Let's see if we'd gotten the Pokeball. Okay, he does concede. But the Pokeball, we would have had another chance at pulling another Arceus and just snagging the kill on that anyway. So that is a great example of a game where we are having the worst start possible with the deck. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.